Hello friend, I hope you're having a great day. I am officially 14 weeks pregnant, so I'm now in my second trimester. So I thought we would do a first trimester Q&A video. I asked over on my Instagram story for any pregnancy or first trimester questions that you have, so let's just jump right into your questions. So the first question that a lot of you asked, which thank you so much for asking, is how am I feeling? At this moment, I'm feeling really good. I am just really tired all the time. I heard in the second trimester that you get your energy back a little bit, but that hasn't been the case for me just yet. So I'm hoping in the coming weeks I get some energy back. You can find me in bed most days around 2 o'clock and 6 o'clock. I'm just like, I hit a wall. But the first trimester I just was tired all the time. So I'm feeling really thankful to be feeling good right now and to be on my way to just feeling that like honeymoon stage of pregnancy in my second trimester. What symptoms have you had? So I had a few that I read online that I was pretty much expecting. One of the worst symptoms that I have had so far has been nasal congestion. It hits usually at night when I'm trying to fall asleep. I am a nose breather, so when it gets like clogged up right here and I blow my nose and nothing comes out but it's still clogged, it's just the most frustrating feeling. So I just end up laying there for like an hour until one nostril opens up and then I'm like, okay, this is my time to fall asleep. So that has been honestly the worst symptom that I've had so far, which I'm really thankful for because I mean, it's just nasal congestion. I had some nausea, but it was not bad at all. Usually happened at night. My nausea wasn't bad enough for me to throw up, which I'm just very thankful for because I have heard other women just struggle all day and all night with nausea. So I'm very thankful that mine was pretty chill. Another one that was pretty bad was, and still is my sore boobs. They hurt so bad. Like I would get sore boobs around like my period time, but this was like 10 times. Like I would have to like hollow out my hugs to Ryan and to other people because I was like, just please don't squish me, please. They also just like doubled in size from when I found out I was pregnant to now. So I had to buy new bras already, which is always fun. I am bloated all the time. All the time. Sometimes to a point where I'm like, oh, I feel like I'm going to pop like a balloon and like throw up, it hurts. And sometimes I look in the mirror and I'm like, is this a baby bump already or is it just bloat? And it's probably just bloat, but I'm going to pretend like it's a baby bump. I never used to wake up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, but a few days after I found out I was pregnant, every night I'm waking up once or twice a night to pee, so that's been fun. Another one is I'll get insomnia. Like falling asleep isn't too hard for me unless I'm like super congested, but like I'll just randomly wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning and be like, I'm wide awake. I could just like go and be productive at this hour. Something that I was not expecting was just feeling really unmotivated and lazy. I know that it kind of came with the fatigue. Like I just wanted to like lay down and just be pregnant, but it came with a lot of like not feeling motivated to edit a video or to record or to just do really anything. So I felt kind of bad about myself and just like if I missed a video one week, I was like, oh, like I just don't, like I was beating myself up and I knew that like I'm growing a human, I'm like making bones right now, so just to be easy on myself. But that was one that was like kind of just like hard on me mentally. And then there was a few other symptoms that I'll put over here that were pretty mild but that I had experienced, and I feel like they're pretty common that I read about online beforehand, but I'll list them here too. What is your due date? My due date is July 25th. Did you work out in your first trimester? Yes, which I'm very thankful for. Because the nausea wasn't that bad, I was able to go to class like normal. I started Pilates 2 or 3 months before getting pregnant, so I was already in a routine of going to class about 2 to 3 times a week. But when I got pregnant, I like scaled back a little bit and only did it 2 times a week or once a week if I wasn't feeling like super good. My plan is to try to do it up until my due date and hope that it really does help like the feeling of my bodies and reducing the aches and pains that pregnancy will bring. What has been the hardest part of pregnancy? Probably the anxiety that being pregnant brings. Just worrying constantly if the baby's okay, if I'm doing the right things, if I'm taking care of myself in the right way. But I think that it's easy to have intrusive thoughts just like consume you. And something I'm really thankful for is a friend of mine, her mom told us that you're not responsible for your first thought, but you are responsible for your second. So going into pregnancy just with already that mentality, anytime an intrusive thought would pop in, I would just go, that's not my thought, that's not my story, and I'd try to move on. And that has helped so much. Like it just is like a nice reminder to be like, you can't control the thoughts that pop into your head, and you can't control the outcome that happens in life. So just focusing on the positive and being really thankful every single day for another day with this precious miracle, and just moving on from an intrusive thought as fast as possible, acknowledging it, and then moving past it has been just so helpful. Obviously, there's days where I'm just like constantly worrying, but for the most part, that has been super helpful for combating that anxiety. What has been your biggest craving so far? So random, but balsamic vinegar and root beer. I don't know what it is, but I could drink balsamic just right out of a bowl, and then just like a root beer float. It just sounds so good all the time. Do you have any food aversions? Not really. There's sometimes where I think coffee smells just disgusting, or I like am grossed out by like certain chicken. Like if I cook it or if Ryan cooks it, it grosses me out, but like I can eat it if it's like from Sonic or if it's just like cooked by somebody else. But I kind of felt that way before pregnancy anyways. Like chicken in general kind of grosses me out, so I don't know if I would blame that on pregnancy or not. I love this question. Who had the best reaction when you told them? So when we first found out, because our families are far away, we FaceTimed them. Ryan actually was in California visiting his family. The week that we found out, or the week after we found out, he went and visited his family. So he was there in person, and they FaceTimed me and we told them, and his sister Jenna had the best reaction. Like, I'll never forget it. She's just been our biggest cheerleader in the relationship since the first day that he brought me home. So seeing her reaction to us telling them that we were having a baby was just the best thing ever. Another symptom that I've been having is I'm out of breath a lot, especially from talking. So if I'm like in this video, that is why. So sorry about that. What color scheme are you doing for the nursery? So I actually just started a Pinterest board this week with baby nursery inspiration, and I think we're gonna go with, drumroll please, surprise, surprise, a sage green wall, and then keeping everything else really neutral. We want to be able to use that room for future children, so if they're a different gender, not having to do too much to switch out, like maybe like a few accessories, but for the most part not having to like repaint anything or get new furniture. So keeping it super neutral. I think we'll probably do that in the next like upcoming months. We haven't done anything to prepare yet for the nursery, but one thing that we did do is we found some really cute baby animal prints at Hobby Lobby, and so we hung them up in the guest bathroom that will eventually become the baby's bathroom. So their bathroom will be like baby animal print theme, which is so cute. When did you start taking your prenatal / are you taking any other vitamins? I started taking a prenatal the day after I found out. I started taking Nature Made, that brand, and then when I ran out, I started taking Thorne. My midwife recommended this one, so I just picked it up and started taking it. It's just a basic prenatal for prenatal needs. I'm also taking a probiotic, which is in my fridge, so I'll put up a picture up here. And then I just started taking magnesium to help with my insomnia, and the past couple days, I gotta say, it's It's been great. I feel like I'm getting deeper sleep. I'm feeling more rested when I wake up. I'm not feeling like I slept 2 hours, which is so nice. So right now I'm just taking the prenatal, the probiotic, and the magnesium. I am not a good pill taker, and prenatal vitamins are like, okay, that's an exaggeration, I don't know. Maybe like, they're huge, they are massive. So it's been tough taking them, but I know it's good for the baby and for myself. Next question, are you nervous at all? I'd be lying if I said that I wasn't nervous. There are parts of the birth that I'm super nervous about. There are parts of parenting that I'm super nervous about, but I feel like I'm more excited as of right now than I am nervous, maybe because I still have I think I have like 26 weeks to go. So I am trying so hard not to think about all the things that make me nervous and just focus on the things that I'm just so excited about, like meeting our baby and all the challenges that like parenthood will bring that will like strengthen myself and Ryan and our relationship. Like I've heard that a baby teaches you more about yourself and the world and everything than like anything else could. So I'm so excited for that change, and I'm so excited to just all of the good things and all of the like hard things too. I don't know, I think that's how I knew that I was ready. I'm around toddlers all the time, and like seeing their meltdowns, like I'd be like, I'm ready for that. Like it didn't make me feel like, ooh, I do not want to deal with that. So I think that right now I'm just focusing on everything that I can and all of the positive things that are to come. I'm also just like weirdly calm during this pregnancy. I thought that I would have like a lot of anxiety and worry about the future, but like I've been so chill. It like freaked me out at first. I was like, who am I? Because like I have a tendency to overthink and then like think the worst and just kind of go on rabbit holes of like, this could happen. But I've been just so chill, and I'm like thankful for that. I'm trying to just ride it out as long as I can and just be as chill as I can. I did see somewhere that like the baby can feel the mom's emotions. So just like, I've been trying to be as relaxed as possible, as chill as possible, as happy as possible, as positive as possible, so that it just like transfers over to them and that they're a chill, happy, positive baby. Will that happen? I have no idea, but better to do that than just to be worried and scared the whole pregnancy. Hi, bud. Are you excited for the baby? Yeah. Randall doesn't really like kids. He doesn't like the like higher pitch and then the fast movements. So I'm hoping that when we have the baby that he'll just like kind of warm up to it. We've only ever had toddlers over, so I totally understand like why he would be afraid of them, but hopefully he gets used to the baby, because it's stuck with us for life, and so are you. But what was I saying? When do you get to find out the gender? So we may already know the gender. Ryan and I found out together, just the two of us, we did a blood test. We just haven't announced it yet because we're trying to think of like a cute, creative way to tell you. But yeah, we know, and we're so excited. We're so excited. We were planning to tell our family like a few days after we found out, so that like we could just soak it in, the two of us, like have a secret for ourselves. We couldn't keep it in. We FaceTimed all of our family members that night and told them, and they're really excited too. They all thought it was the opposite gender than what we told them. So seeing how excited and like surprised they were was also just something that I'll never forget. The best question of them all was, is Ryan giving you double the massages? No, he's not. He has not given me one massage yet. We're not really a massage like household. Like if Ryan has like a really bad like sore muscle, like I'll give him a quick massage, but we're not like massagey people, so it wasn't like something that we'd do before, and like I haven't asked for it, and he hasn't really he hasn't initiated it. But I did just get my first prenatal massage this weekend, and it was heavenly. It felt so good. It was so relaxing. My body has really felt like pretty good. I do want to say it's probably from the Pilates, but I just like wanted it for the relaxation part and versus the like I need it because my body's aching part, but it was amazing. So Ryan is not giving me massages, but I am getting a professional massage, so it's just as good. Speaking of Ryan, can you come here?
Yeah.
I have a question for you for our Q&A.
Randall in there?
Yeah. Ryan, why are you not giving me double the amount of massages now that I'm pregnant?
So I'm a terrible partner.
I was telling them that we're not really massage people in general. Oh, look at that!
Probably because I like deep massage.
Yeah.
I guess I can.
Oh no, you hurt me.
I can learn how to go soft.
Yeah, how much?
Did you say we got massages yesterday?
I did, yes, and it was amazing, and I want to keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, bye.
I'll pick up my massage.
Okay, thank you. So that is all of the questions that I have. I am just so thankful for the experience in pregnancy that I've had so far, and I'm excited for the second and third trimester and then to eventually meet our baby in July. Thank you so much for asking your questions, and I'll see you in the next video. Ta-ta!